put him back in the box, nail it, and just have him get hit by a train. Just send him off down the tracks. And Scooby's like, what the fuck are you talking about? They nail him in the box, chat, and they push him down the tracks to just either die of exposure or eventually get hit by a fucking train. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content on my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and enjoy the video.
That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. We can count on you, Scooby-Doo. I know you'll catch that feeling.
Let's go ahead and jump into my review for Scooby-Dooby-Doo Episode 5, Decoy for a Dog Napper, chat. Unlike many episodes, this does not start in the dead of night, chat. It actually starts in the middle of the day, and Scooby, he's just on the prowl looking for some tail, chat. Yes, this episode does confirm, my friends, that Scooby likes to fuck, and he wants to fuck. Didn't think that you get that for an opening of a Scooby-Doo episode, but boy, does that happen. He's fucking sniffing for it, chat. And what does he see coming his way, chat? A prima donna of a poodle. I mean, you could tell that she comes from some goddamn money, too, because she's just like a diamond collar, chat. Her owner, she's all, studded out with all sorts of jewels on her, too. Got probably like a $5,000 coat. Scooby's like, hell yeah. And he's like, clean himself up. And he's like, all right, girl, I'm coming for you, chat. But before he can introduce himself to this immaculate, this beautiful prize French poodle, chat, this goddamn truck comes out of nowhere, sprays all this exhaust, chat, and kidnaps the poodle. Dog naps the poodle, and the old woman's like, no, my baby, they took my baby. And Scooby's like, what? What did they do? And he can't believe it, chat. He tries to chase after this car, but he's slow. He's too slow. It speeds off, chat. And he's like, oh my God, I gotta get Shaggy and the rest of the people whose names I forget to help me out with this, chat. And we cut to the Mystery Inc. We cut to the gang, chat, and they're just fucking out partying at the Coolsville Beach. Velma and Shaggy. It's like implied that Velma and Shaggy are kind of a couple because they're just sitting by the campfire, chat, toasting some marshmallows, making some s'mores, chat, enjoying themselves. Fred and Daphne, they are just grinding on each other, listening to some sexy, sensual 1969 music, chat, and they hear Scooby-Doo coming. He's just roughing and barking, and Velma's just like, that sounds like Scooby, and Shaggy's like, zoinks, that is Scooby, Velmster. And he comes in there's like, what's wrong, Scooby? And he fucking starts talking and shit. He's like, dog nap. Someone was dog napped. He's like, yes. He's like, oh, this sounds like a mystery game. Let's go into town and see what we can find out. And they go into town, chat, and they learn that someone has posted a $500 reward for a missing dog. Not even the one, the poodle. Apparently, a lot of dogs have gone missing, and this is like very weird. And a lot of them are prized show dogs, chat. And as we all know, as we learn, that they're going to have a big fucking dog show in like about a week. And it's like, this is weird. You know what? We got to go ahead and talk to the owner of this dog show, the one who runs it. And, chat, we're introduced to what's the guy's goddamn character, chat? Brock Masters, chat. Introduced their Buck Masters, good old Buck Masters. They go ahead and have a little meeting with him, and he's like, yeah, it's crazy. All these prize show dogs are being stolen in the past few weeks, and there's no demands for some reason. It's like, oh boy, I would hate that for that to happen. As you all know, I am the owner of the best dog in town. I would relish the competition. And like, that's too bad, Mr. Masters, but this sounds like a good mystery for us. He's like, oh no, you don't have to. You guys are good. You guys are good. You don't have to get involved. It's like, no, we're going to get involved, sir. Thank you, show for the 10 minutes. We got a mystery crew. Hell yeah, we do. Mystery Incorporated's on the goddamn case. And Buckmaster's like, oh, don't worry, kids. You know what? Just go have an egg cream on me. Why don't you go have egg creams? Egg creams and fucking cheeseburgers on me. Okay, enjoy yourself. Like, no, sir, we are residents of Coolsville and want to make sure our town is well protected. We don't approve of dog napping. He goes, fuck. All right, be my guest. But I warn you that the next possible missing dog might be this prized Great Dane. And Scooby's like, Great Dane? And there we go, yes, indeed, Scooby. That dog can fucking talk, by the way. Is anyone scared by that? Did anyone point that out before? It's horrifying, but no one points it out, chat. And he goes, yes. And Fred has the idea. It's like, wait a minute. How about we impersonate that Great Dane? We will contact the original owner. Let him know that we'll walk the dog and make it appear. We'll make his dog. We'll make Scooby appear like his dog, and that's a great idea. And Scooby want to do that? Scooby's like, Would you do it for a Scooby snack? So they fucking stuff those Scooby snacks down his goddamn gullet, chat. And he's like, there you go. And Shaggy will be the owner. And so they go to the typical place where they're always fucking walking the dog show, where they're walking the pride of the dog show, the Great Dane. They put this studded, like diamond studded collar, red collar on Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy's in this weird fucking pedophile trench coat, and they just start walking. And the thing is, Scooby, he's pretty high himself. He's like, I look fucking good. I got a bath. Coat is silky and shiny and soft. I got this new collar on, and it's attracting every dog in town of the female variety, chat, and male, I assume, and male. And we pass by this, I can only assume, chat, is a Shih Tzu of some kind. And as we all know, chat, fucking Scooby-Doo is into the Shih Tzus. He's like, oh, hell yeah. And he's like, oh, how you doing, girl? But Shaggy's like, come on, Scoob, no time for love. We got to keep walking. And he's like, oh, Raggy, Ruby wants to fuck. And he's like, he wants to fuck real bad, chat, but he can't do it. Mr. Target, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm too new both to this chat and double toasted. We were learning today that Scooby-Doo likes to fuck in this episode. We did learn that, so sharing that with you right now. And so they pass by the Shih Tzu, but fucking the Shih Tzu feels spurned, chat. Doesn't blame Scooby-Doo, of course. Blames that goddamn Ooman. That goddamn human that's walking him, chat. And so she, very weird. She runs ahead of him, chat. She goes to a fucking garbage bin of trash, and she hits over her back legs, and she flings all of this trash at Shaggy. And Shaggy, in the nick of time, manages to grab another a smaller trash bin, and catches all the trash, and he goes, P.U., you should be happy. I like dogs. It's a very weird scene. It's like, Scooby's like, I don't know. And so they keep on walking after that. And the Shih Tzu doesn't bother them, chat. But as they're walking, that same truck before shows up, chat. And all the smoke starts to cover Shaggy and Scooby. And the guy, whoever this is, mysterious stranger, chat, grabs Scooby and forces him in the truck. And Scooby's like, help, Raggy, help me. And Shaggy's like, I'm coming for you, Scoob. And he can't keep over the truck, though, chat. But thank God fucking Charlie at the local gas station's there. He's like, Charlester, I need a vehicle to chase after Scooby-Doo. He's like, the only thing I have is my moped. And Shaggy's like, thanks, man. And he jumps on that fucking moped, chat, and he chases after Scooby-Dooby-Doo. He's like, you're going to give me back my goddamn dog, man. But as Shaggy's in pursuit, chat, of the vehicle, a fucking apparition appears behind him in chat. Man, that was like, I can see why I don't remember this episode. This one was not in the full rotation when I was growing up, chat, because maybe a little offensive, because Shaggy is being chased by Geronimo, chat. Geronimo, who was the great Native American leader who fought against fucking Colonel Custer, chat, kicked his goddamn ass all the way back then. And during Custer's last day, even though apparently Custer died. And Shaggy's like, oh, zoinks, it's an engine, Scoob, an engine. That has not aged well, that line. And he's doing the whole Indian, Native American, oh, like stereotype. It's like, whoa, just fucking got the tomahawk in the air, Chad. He's like, oh, jeez. And he's fucking panicking and shit. And it runs him off the goddamn road, Chad. He's like, oh, God, no. And so he stops. He says some other things I don't even want to say on stream. Like, I want to get banned here, Chad. All the Mystery Gang doesn't bone. They should bone. You know they all went at each other. I bet you open up the Mystery Machine, fucking wave the fuck fumes just hits you in the face. It's like, yeah, everyone fucks in here. No question. Mr. Target, why do you think his best friend called him Shaggy? Ha ha ha. Good point. Very good point. So, eventually, we cut to Scooby-Doo's in the truck. They unload him, and we're introduced to this guy, this man who is the Indian witch doctor. And doesn't sound very Native American. He sounds very white, chat. And he's like, "Have you got the goddamn dog?" He's like, "Yes, sir." And we see that they have all the other dogs too, chat. They got the prize poodle, they got the prize Doberman and miniature pincher. All of them are there, chat. Oh, it's like it's a smorgasbord of dog. And they open that up. And the witch doctor goes, "That's not the goddamn dog, you knucklehead. That's that dumb dog, Scooby-Dooby-Doo." And Scooby-Doo's like, "Right." And he's like, fuck him. This is fucked up, chat. Put him back in the box, nail it, and just have him get hit by a train. Just send him off down the tracks. And Scooby's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They nail him in the box, chat, and they push him down the tracks to just either die of exposure or eventually get hit by a fucking train. It's crazy. And so eventually the gang, they pick up Shaggy, and Shaggy's like, "Zoinks, guys, there was a goddamn Indian ghost chasing after me. He was doing the whole racist spiel, man. Oh, it's crazy offensive, man." And they're like, "Oh, geez, Shaggy, that's terrible." And while this is all happening, chat, while they're in the mystery machine, they're driving, they see on the tracks this fucking box, and like Scooby pokes his head out. It's like, "Zoinks, man, that's Scooby." And so they turn the fucking car around, chat, and they're trying to get to this, because it's on like one of those little those cars that you gotta like, you know, press down on it like on a train. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I forget what that's fucking called, chap. You know what the fuck it is. It's like this little, what the fuck is cart? It's on a cart. It's on a cart, chat. That push and pull cart. And so, you know, Shaggy's like, "I'm going to save my goddamn dog, man." And he's like, "1, 2, 3, I'm coming for you, Scoob." He jumps from the mystery machine, chat, a moving vehicle. Don't say Shaggy's not brave, chat. He risks his goddamn life. As we all know, established in episode 1, What a Night to Be a Knight, Shaggy is also team captain of the high school gymnastics team. So he's athletic, chat. Little known fact about Shaggy. He is an athlete. That's why he eats all the time, chat. He burns calories so fast doing the gymnastics. And so he jumps out of the cart. And he's trying to stop it. She's like, God damn it. And the thing is, like, it goes over like it ends. Like, the tracks keep on going, but they're going over a bridge, and the mystery machine can't follow them. And go, shit, we can't follow them. And this is fucking weird. Velma, Daphne, and Fred all just sit in the car, goes, "Oh, well, let's just watch them go off into the distance." But Shaggy, he's trying to, "God, here's the brake, man." And he's like, "Oh, it's too rusty," because then a train is barreling their way. He's like, "Oh, zoink, Scoob, we're gonna die." And Scoob's like, "The fuck we will." And he bites down on Shaggy's ass, chat, and pulls him up, flesh tearing all that shit. And he manages to pull the brake back. And then Shaggy just pumps on the cart to go in the opposite direction. And it's like they make it out there in the nick of time, chat. Wow, well, finally, Fred, Velma, and Daphne are like, "Oh, we can fucking reverse the track. Let's go ahead and drive up here." And they fucking reverse the track, make sure Scooby and Shaggy are out of the way, chat, and the train passes by. Crisis averted, chat. A lot happened there. A lot of crazy shit happened. And they're like, "Scooby, what happened?" And Scooby's like, "Those motherfuckers tried to kill me." And he's like, "Oh, do you know where they are?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, I know where they are. They keep all the dogs there too." And he's like, "All right, Scooby, show us." And they go back, chat, and they come to an Indian burial ground where they are confronted by the Indian witch doctor, who no longer sounds white. Who very much sounds like the crying Indian from the fucking commercial, chat. Jesus Christ, it's something else. And although I love it, even Velma's like, "Bullshit, that guy's not Indian." She's like, "That's not true." He's like, "Hey, you fucking kids, you fucking mooks, get the fuck off of my Indian burial ground, okay? My ancestors died here, all right? You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Woo!" And Velma's like, "Nah, that guy's not Indian." "Really, Velma? Really? You say you're the smart one." And it's like, let's keep on going. And so they go in there, chat, and they realize, like, "Oh yeah, this is fucking, these guys have been stealing dogs the entire time." But then at one point, chat, they're chased by the Indian witch doctor, and they get separated. Also attacked by bats. Actually, no, they think like the Indian witch doctor summons bats, I guess, for some reason. I don't know he could do that, chat. I know that's a part of Native American culture. But he summons all these goddamn bats. And they start biting the shit out of Velma and Shaggy. And one of the bats takes her glasses. My glasses. And Shaggy's, "All right, fuck you guys. I'm getting out of here." And him and Scooby-Doo go to the larder, chat, if you will, the pantry, and they start making sandwiches and shit. Although Scooby, he's fucking pushed into a contraption. He ends up in another place of the building. Fred and Daphne, they're separated, and they find an altar, a sacrificial altar. And Fred's like, give me a minute, Daphne. I'm going to go ahead and check this out. She goes, okay. And Daphne falls into another goddamn hole again. It's like, what's going on with these fucking holes all the time? Eventually, they all coalesce, and they're like, okay. They come back together and like, that was fucking weird. Okay, let's go. And they find the dog shit. They do find the dogs. They let them all out of the cages, and they're like, Scooby, talk with the dogs, and so they can lead us to the Indian witch doctor. And they're like, oh, okay. And he talks to the dogs, chat. And they're like, oh, yeah, we know where that fucker is. And they all start running after him, Chad. They run in the direction where the Indian witch doctor went. And then we get a very weird animation bit where everyone's climbing down the ladder, including the dogs. Except the dogs, it's like a ladder that's like on a steep fucking wall, chat. It's like, so you got to climb this thing up. And the dogs just slide down it. Like all using their forelegs. Like, that can't fucking happen. But they all get down there, chat. And eventually they find the Indian witch doctor and his friend who was helping him steal these dogs. And they just go right at them, chat. I mean, no holds barred. Fucking Scooby's leading the fucking pack. He jumps and they just begin mauling them, chat. They begin ripping flesh, tearing off fucking limbs and shit. And these guys, the screams, as they're slowly eaten and mauled by 5 dogs. That's a bad way to go, chat. It's a bad way to go. And eventually, fucking Mystery Game's like, whoa. Whoa. And Scoob's like, you guys fucking uncover his mask because I'm going to go fuck one of these dogs. And Scooby, and he goes, starts fucking. And the Mystery Game, they come over and they pull off the mask of what was left of one of the guys, chat. And it was Buck Masters. Buck Masters, that was the guy who they talked to earlier. And we realized, chat, what he wanted to do is he wanted to eliminate all the competition from the dog show. So he was stealing all these dogs so that he can enter his dog and automatically win. Huh? And he'd win the prize money of $500, chat. And for all that, he was mauled to death by Scooby-Doo and 4 other dogs. And so now he's dead. And that, my friends, was Scooby-Doo Episode 5, Decoy for a Dog Napper. Hope you enjoyed it. Zoink Scoob, like, what's with these fucking holes, man? But Shaggy, I want to fuck. That's what he does, man.